Hello, welcome to the weekend market report. Give me a second here to double check everything. Make sure everything is up and running correctly. Let me see. Is it showing up? Is it showing up on my stream? Yes, it is. Okay, so we're up and running. Yesterday was a very eventful day, but I decided, I'm gonna do a weekend review anyway tomorrow. Why bother? It's Friday. I want to enjoy my Friday, so that's the reason why I did not run um, chat for the post market commentary, even though it was a very eventful day. Okay, so that's the reason. Why is it not running? Is it? Let me see. Is my stream up and running? I can't tell. My computer is having issues this morning, as well as my software. For some reason, OBS, the software that I use to stream, was very glitchy this morning. I had to reset a whole bunch of things. Seemed like it was not working properly. On top of that, the internet was doing a wacky thing as well. It's just one of those days. The internet was not moving fast. In fact, let me do a quick speed test here because it was weird. I rebooted the computer last night, so it should be smoothly running. Yeah, see, it's running really slow. So maybe I should restart the computer again. It's like really slow. Screen is clear. Morning. Yeah. Well, let me know if everything is clear and sound good, because on my end it looked like it's bad. Okay, on my end things look like it's gonna be slow and glitchy and who knows, but let's keep it going, and if it works, it works. I don't care. I don't need to see things clearly on my end. I have a good discussion with my brother yesterday, last night, and this morning, because for the past few weeks we had stronger Friday, and we attribute that to short covering. And the big question that my brother had last night and this morning was, what happened yesterday? How come the market didn't go green? I'm like, first of all, for the market to be green, short, of course, have to cover, but there also need to be other people buying. Okay, they need to be more than just short covering. And yesterday we have a bunch of bad news or fear, okay, about Russia and Ukraine, all that stuff. So a lot of people were scared, understandably so. So I don't really think it is unreasonable to see such a bad day. On top of that, we have it has been building up with the way TLT has behaved. I talked for over a week now how I don't like the fact that TLT is reaching a very dangerous low point and the Nasdaq is holding up. So there's a couple of things that you know plays into why the Nasdaq and the market overall was so weak yesterday. But no doubt, Ukraine and Russia was probably the biggest contributor, if I had to guess. Rag 718, this chat is not for you. I can only guess that you're joking. This is stock market discussion, nothing to do with comic books. But okay, but before I go forward, let me give people here my 2 cents. I actually shot a video for my other channel about this topic, but not everybody will watch or subscribe to the other channel. So I'm going to talk a little bit about it right here. Russia, Ukraine, US, NATO, it is some of the dumbest thing that we even concerned about. Is anybody here old enough to remember the Cold War, or at least in school, study up the Cold War in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s? Has anyone here even remember the Cold War when Russia had the Warsaw Pact? Warsaw Pact. We had NATO, and Russia, the communists, have Warsaw Pact. Does anybody in the chat room remember hearing the term Warsaw Pact? Anyhow, if you don't blame you, because this country is filled with people not remember a damn thing about history. That's why we constantly doing a lot of stupid things and say a lot of stupid things. Clueless morons running the country, not knowing the past, not understanding the scenario. Here we go. NATO was created, okay, in the 50s, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Russia, back in the 50s, felt that it needed a cushion to protect itself from the West. So you have Romania, Bulgaria, the Czech Republic, East Germany, a whole bunch. There's an entire list of countries on the west side of Russia facing Germany and France and the rest of Europe. That created the Warsaw Pact so that Russia can put nuclear missiles over there. All right, it's a deterrent for peace. Okay, because we put missile in Germany. Yes, my stepbrother, he was based in Germany in the 90s, sitting in one of those silos with the missile. Okay, so yes, we put a lot of nuclear missiles over there. Russia created the Warsaw Pact to fight, to combat against NATO. Okay? Clear? Everyone clear? Does anybody remember the Cuba Missile Crisis? Why did we have the Cuba Missile Crisis that we almost went to war? Because Russia tried to sneak in nuclear missile to Cuba. It's okay for us to put missile in Germany that can get to Russia in 10 minutes. But my God, we almost went to war because they're trying to sneak in a couple missile into Cuba. Can you imagine if they let Cuba join the Warsaw Pact? Do you think the US is going to sit idle by and do nothing if Cuba joined the Warsaw Pact? Do you think we would have the exact same scenario here with Ukraine wanting to join NATO? Seriously, it's so dumb for people to not ignore, to not remember what happened in the past and ignore everything. So the Cold War is over. Russia broke up. Ukraine broke out of Russia, all that stuff, okay? The Warsaw Pact is gone. And you think Russia is going to be okay letting somebody right next door, literally a street over, joining NATO? Do you think Russia is okay with that? Do you think this is nothing but power play between some senile old white men? It's just nonsense. It's utter nonsense, okay? We wouldn't want Cuba to join with some alliance with the Communist Party with China. It's insane. It's insane to sit here and say it's okay. It is reasonable for Ukraine to join NATO when the whole thing about Russia for decades after World War One and World War Two is about creating a buffer zone between itself and the West. So no, letting Ukraine in is not acceptable in any other form of reasoning to the Russian. Okay, this is nothing but a power play to tell us, the US, to mind our own effing business. Because if you follow my other channel, this country is all about proxy colonialism. Yes, I just said that. Proxy colonialism. We like to export our brand of douchebags. Okay? We like to export our douchery to other country because we are America and good God. Okay, good God, it's so dumb. Let them be. There is nothing that the Russian would care to invade the Ukraine as long as it is not in NATO. It is that simple. All right? Warmongering fools. Always trying to flex our muscle. Yeah. So do I worry one bit about a war? Not really, because I don't think anybody had the stomach. If you had the time to watch a lot of videos on YouTube, there's a tons of video on YouTube from Ukraine citizen YouTubers that are from Ukraine, and they have no fear. Okay, for them it's just like this is just political wrangling of stupid people. Well, Paul, come on. Why did Russia do something when Ukraine left the Soviet Union? Because if Ukraine is not the only Russian state to break away. Okay, it's part of what they did. It's not a big deal. It's like saying, oh, why did Russia let East Germany go back to Germany to come on. They were reasonable. Russia was reasonable to let Ukraine separate and be its own thing. And it was reasonable to let East Germany return to reunite with Germany. You know, I'm no pro-Russian, but I'm also not stupid to not see common sense, Paul. You know, it's not this country is constantly flexing its muscle like the douchebags that we have everywhere. It's just like, you know, I'm not a fan of war. I'm not a fan of people thinking that, you know, this country should be able to do whatever it wants and flex its flags everywhere. It's utter fucking nonsense. So if you don't like my political view, get the fuck off my channel. Okay? I'm gonna be very blunt. Don't ever come here with any bullshit, political warmongering bullshit. I am Vietnamese. I suffered through the war. Go fuck off if you think that you can wave your guns around because you stand with democracy and all that bullshit. It's nothing but bullshit. Okay? Only dumb fucking American would shed blood listening to people talking bullshit. So go fuck yourself if you believe in that bullshit. I really do. I really detest bullshit like that. It's just like, and what we see with the stock market yesterday, with all the fear mongering, oh, we need to leave the Ukraine. It's just bullshit. Utter bullshit. Who cares? So am I worried? As I talk to my brother, am I worried? Not really. The market is worried. I have no control over the market. Okay, but it is what it is. We're just gonna do what we can do. Okay, that's what I told my brother. When it comes down to political wrangling, we are not in any power to do anything. Okay, I can voice my opinion on how much I hate stupid people doing stupid things, saying stupid things, but for now we just had to let the market play out. And I'm not super bearish on the market. I bought plenty yesterday. So if I was buying into the fear mongering, correct Joel. Okay, it's nonsense. They're like, why didn't Paul, man, what the fuck were you talking about? Why didn't Russia do something? Come on, you said it. Okay, you said something that's utterly stupid, so own to it. All right, you know me, I don't let people say stupid things and get away with it. I call people out when they say something stupid, because they don't understand anything. They think they know shit when they talk stupid. So if you're offended at my comment, get the fuck out. All right, let's talk about the market. Yesterday, I bought Walmart. Okay, what did I say about Walmart? I was waiting, and I was waiting, and I bought Walmart. And what else did I buy? I bought Qualcomm. I was waiting, and I was waiting, and Qualcomm came down to this area. Okay, see Qualcomm right here. So I bought a little bit, not a lot. I bought 20 shares. Okay, so we'll see. Nothing wrong there. Did I buy more Facebook? Yes, I did. Facebook. Where did I buy more Facebook? Down here. 220, 222, 219. I bought. Okay. What else did I buy? I did not buy any JPM. I was looking at JPM. I was waiting for JPM to close the gap, and it did. So now, down here, okay, I would like to buy JPM between 152, 150. Me like it, okay? Nothing to worry about there. Like I said, we are not. One of the things that I try very much to talk to my brother, because my brother had been trading for practically less than a year, and he's pretty much in many ways still behave like a lot of people, right? Oh, what do you think about Ukraine? Oh my God! I'm like, it's power play by two superpower, and it's a game of chicken, and somebody will back off. That's just the way it is. It's common sense. The Ukrainian people, I'm sure if you ask the average Ukrainian people, they will say, no need to join NATO. There is no need to join NATO for any kind of protection of any sort. Okay? So, it is just nonsense, and we're just gonna have to take advantage of the nonsense. Okay, Google, I bought Google as well. I bought 2 more shares of Google. My brother and I did go into Google and buy. We bought Google at 26. When I bought it, I left my order here at 26.90. I think it was 26.92 was where I bought 2 more shares of Google. So I have 5 shares of Google now, and I will buy more. So I did buy more. I'm not worried that it go down below the gap. When a market dumped like yesterday, it is absolutely expected that many support level will be breached. Okay, it's not unexpected. So I had an order in at 26.92 for 2 shares, and I did buy 2 more. Yeah, I'm no worry about Google here. Okay, so heck, my average is, I think my average for Google is like somewhere in like 2751, given I bought some at 2800. So no worry. Did I buy more Starbucks? Yes, I did. I did buy more Starbucks in the 93 level right here. Between 94 and 93.7 or so, I bought a bunch. I was patiently waiting until, after 3 p.m. as the market was at the height of fear. Yeah, Starbucks, no problem there. I bought more Nike. I bought a lot of everything that I already have. Okay, Nike, look at that. Yeah, Reflow, okay with me. Okay with me buying Nike here, adding Nike here. Boom, right there. Let's save Nike. I like Nike. Hey, it was going sideways and it came right down there, so I like it. I am with you. I bought Microsoft at $299. Oops. I did not buy any Nvidia. I bought more TXN at 164. Look at Microsoft. Did I buy at 295 also? I gotta check my order. I put in a lot of orders and many trigger, but I start to buy at 299 and I start to add 299 and lower. Okay, so yeah, right here, support is right here. Now, if the NASDAQ tank 5% next week because of more Ukraine fear or more Fed fear, more rate fear, heck yeah, 280 down here, buy a whole lot more. Okay, so I have like 25 share of Microsoft, nothing. It's small position. Okay, I still get 30+% in cash, so no worry there. TXN, yeah. I mean, I nibble at 171, right? But then when I saw the market tanking, I start to buy at 166 and 164. Would I buy a heck of a lot more at 162? Yes. Come down to 162, 161.67, and I will buy a whole lot more. Okay, right now I have, I think 15 shares, nothing. I bought 3 times. Okay, 15 shares, that's nothing. I want to buy 100 shares, so say hello to 161.67, and I would go up to 50 to or 100. No problem here. This is an example of why you want your small orders to go small. Okay, go small, buy small. Your first buy should always be your smallest buy. This was a mistake that my brother did many times in the beginning. He go in big right away. I'm just like, that's arrogant and stupid. Okay, if you want to buy something, buy small, because sure, there are many times where a stock go higher after you make your first purchase, and then that's it. And then there's many times, even more so, it keep going lower. So keep your powder dry. Oh, I also bought Tesla. Yes, I bought Tesla. I was waiting for this trend line. I bought Tesla. My first share of Tesla was 861. I didn't buy many. I just grabbed 3 shares for now. But I bought, the lowest was 853. So between 861 and 853, I bought 3 shares. Will I go to 10 share? Yeah. The most I have ever owned Tesla was 25 share. That was the most I have ever owned Tesla. Okay, so it's a volatile stock. I don't need to, put a lot in. Socrates got Microsoft at 295, Tesla at 855. Good on you. Good on you. Okay, good on you. Look at that. Isn't that a beauty? Ain't that a beauty? Okay, so What's the worst case scenario for Tesla? Down here, okay? If you bought a little bit, keep your powder dry. Sure, I bought 3 shares. Where else would I add? Down here, okay? If the market tanked 5% next week and Tesla go down to 822, 800, heck yeah, buy 2 or 3 more, make it 5 shares, right? You see how doing nothing here save us? Being patient save us, right? I don't get the, oh, I did buy my 1 share of Dick's Sporting Good. It did go down to 111. Okay, so I did, I put in my first order of something like this is 1 share. Why not? Okay, my next buy might be like 4 share or 9 share to make it 10, but I said why not? I throw in one just so that I get the my attention there, because once it's in my portfolio of 1 share, then I will keep track of it, pay more attention to it. There you go, 111 right here was, I put an order in the morning. Remember, for those that watch my morning show, I put it in the morning and I patiently wait for it to slide all day, and it triggered right there. So I'm in to Dick's Sporting Good. What else did I not buy? Goldman Sachs, I did not touch. I did not touch JPM. I did not touch any financial. PayPal got shellacking, still shellacking. But Square did okay, I think. Let me look. Somebody asked about Square yesterday, right? And Square fared better than many stocks yesterday. Okay, because like I said, it's as I mentioned yesterday at 9 o'clock that I'm not bearish on Square anymore, because it seemed like it has found the bottom. Okay, it might not go up a lot, but it has reached that bottom. Now, has PayPal reached that same kind of bottom? The answer is no. See, no. Ugly, 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 ugly. Yeah, see, PayPal is breaching even lower support. Oof, I would not want to see PayPal go. See, right here is the next area right here, 100. Okay, a lot of people are looking at 100 as the final bottom for PayPal. So for now, PayPal failed the gap, failed the next level down, so it need to go down to here. So let's draw the line there, okay, so that we, right there, give or take 101-ish. Okay, that's for PayPal. That would be super ugly for people that like PayPal. No, I feel confident on the entry that I make during the week. Yesterday for sure. I was not. I took advantage between 3 and 4 p.m. yesterday to buy in a whole lot of stuff. Can I be wrong? Maybe, but was it better to buy yesterday between 3 and 4 p.m. than all week? There was a question from somebody. Is that person in the chat room? Maybe he is. Okay. As always, if you appreciate what you learn here, click the thumbs up. JL had a question about he still doesn't understand hold the line or something like that. Let me see if I can talk about it. What else can I talk about and show here? Oh, Disney. Oh, for those that pay attention, I talk about Disney putting in my stop, and it did stop. Okay, yesterday. Remember during the chat, I said I'm gonna put my stop right here at 151. It was 151.2 or something like that, and I said if Disney break that, I'm out. And for a while, it was looking good, but then when the market turns south, I am out. So I got out at 151.18 or something like that, and right now it's 149.47. So it hit a support here. Okay, if this doesn't hold, say hello to Mr. Gap Fill, right? So would I buy my share back at 147, the same one that I sold at 151 and higher? Yeah, maybe. Okay, maybe. I wouldn't say yes. Depend on what's going on, but I would consider repurchase those share $4 lower. Okay, that's a perfect example of not giving back the gap. All right, so yesterday I illustrate that and I put in that trade, and yes, I say F you Disney, I'm not giving you back more, and I'm glad I did. I would hate myself if I didn't do that, because that was that is the absolutely right thing to do. As I talk about it for the last couple of days, not moving up your stop on a gap up is an absolute mistake always. Okay, so always protect your gain. Now let's talk about hold the line. Okay, if you have a stock that is coming down like this, okay, surely when it hit the support line, it is a potential to buy. Okay, a potential to buy right here. Now, would I buy it right away? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. A lot of time I might take a nibble. Okay, and then if it keep holding the line, I would keep adding a little bit. Okay, that's what, there is no time frame. All right, I don't understand the question of people that had it, like, how long do you wait? How long what? How long do you, no, you wait until the right time to get out or get in, right? Why are people so impatient? What is it that you haven't learned from your failure up to this point, that impatient is nothing but failure? Hasn't anyone learned that yet? Okay, haven't I taught enough in the last 3 weeks here that it is about patience? So please don't ask that kind. This is the kind of question that my brother gets smacked around the first 3 or 4 months. Don't ask me stupid question about how long. Hey, some effing patient. All right. I really detest those kind of questions. Like, is it buy and hold for long term? No, we buy until it's the right time to sell. Period. All right. If you want to buy and hold, my suggestion: go buy an index. Go buy the SPY. Buy the S&P 5. Buy. If you buy an index, I'm all for buying index and not worry about day trading. But when you're talking about individual stock, entry point matter, being patient matter. So if you don't understand holding and waiting, and I don't know what to explain to you, to be very blunt. Okay, it's so, as far as holding the line, it means it's okay to add. Okay, it's okay to add. Like right here, it's not holding the line, but at the same time, it is bouncing up and down. Okay, it's bouncing up and down, and I'm okay adding here. All right, I don't have a problem with anyone saying I want to buy some here. I say sure. Same thing here. If you don't like here because it's bouncing for a couple of days here, and you want to put your order down here, I don't have a problem with that either. Okay, but if you like Disney, what's wrong with buying a little bit here? What's wrong with buying a little bit here, right? For sure, once it get into this point here, what do you want? You want to hold the line to make sure that it can go higher, right? So I don't have a problem with somebody putting a stop right here to say, hey, I'm not gonna, if I buy it right here, I'm gonna put a stop down up here so that I'm not gonna give back the gain. But personally, would I do that? No. You know why? Because I am aiming for close the gap, right? There are nuances to trading. Okay, I hope that people can keep watching and learning and understanding the nuances. It's not black and white. Nothing is black and white. Nothing is trading. You are battling against other people. You are battling against the machine. So it is never an exact science. It is about risk reward, taking a bet that most favorable to you. Okay, I want to make sure it is clear that you make decision when you think the risk reward favor you. All right. So whether a stock bounce for a week or two, that's fine. You don't have to do anything. Just go back to Tesla. Okay, look at Tesla. Did I say how patient I was for 2 weeks, not touching this thing above 900? Right? It's see, look at the line here. This line has been a tough spot for Tesla to do anything. It went down, it's to get over, it went down, it get over, it went down. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 days. That's 3 weeks. So yeah, hold the line can last for weeks. Okay? It's not about any kind of set time frame. It's get that out of your mind. That's what I told my brother right off the bat. Get that out of your mind. We are traders, not hodler. Okay, it's you're here to trade, not hodling of anything. All right, so yeah, be patient. Learn how to use a chart. Use it as a signal to buy small or buy big, or to sell small or to sell big. That is hopefully the key takeaway for those that can stomach my bluntness. Trust me, I am much worse with my brother. Okay, what I am speaking for the past many weeks here on YouTube is more measured than I am with him. I am cursing like a sailor with him, left and right when he do something or say something stupid. I won't have it, because I told him, you're not gonna learn if you keep making or saying the same stupid things. Okay, you gotta unthink, flush the nonsense that you think you know, and bought into the philosophy, the strategy. And if you do, you be okay. Okay, and he bought into it, and it at first he was doing paper trade. Okay, he was doing paper trade because I, I don't want him to risk his money until he fully understand. And about 3 months after it, he started to do small trades, and now he doesn't. Now he does big trade, big trade. Okay, bigger than me. Dance with comic books. People are impatient with everything. Comic books, everything. The whole idea of impatient is mankind, one of mankind's worst flaw. Why do you think we have debt? Because people buy things they can't afford ahead of time instead of saving. Okay, so trust me, I have zero tolerance for impatient people. That's why I don't get along very well with a lot of collectors, because a lot of people in this hobby, in the comic book hobby, have zero patience for anything. They gotta have everything. Okay, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. You have people now entering into the hobby and immediately want to buy all the keys right away. They don't care what the prices are. They don't care if they're overpaying. They don't care if the book has went up 300% because it's going to go to the moon, because it's all about flexing. It's all about going on YouTube to do unboxing, to show that, hey, look, I just joined YouTube last week and look at me. I got Hook 181. I got Amazing Fantasy 50. It's utter nonsense, all right? Because we are in an instant gratification society, all right? It is all about having shit now And I am nothing but like that, right? For those that know me for the past 9 years on YouTube, I am nothing like that. Absolutely nothing. That's why I can't wrap my head around 99.9999% of collectors out there that gotta buy shit that they don't need. They buy shit they don't need, they buy shit they can't afford, and they wonder why they are broke ass, working 9 to 5 all day long, and then hating on successful people because why? Because successful people don't do stupid things. Impatientness have hurt more people financially than you can believe. Okay? If you have impatient, incapable of learning patience, incapable of self-control, you are not going to be a good trader. This is the kind of thing that I have screened out many people that ask me for help. I'm like, if you cannot do this shit, if you cannot walk away from something when it's not the right time, it's not the right price, trading is not for you. Go collect comic books. Go do the exact thing that you can't stop yourself from doing. Stay there, all right? Stay there and stay broke. It's just so stupid. It is. If anything that you learned from this in the last 3 weeks is what? Has patience paid off for us? Those that are wanting to buy Tesla, Amazon, Google, has patience paid off for us? Absolutely. Okay? I don't accept. I have always been this way, so I'm lucky. I am super lucky. I am blessed. Somehow God gave me that thinking mindset all my life. So I didn't have to learn it. It has always been with me. I have always been a good saver. I never had to flex. I was poor. I was always poor. I live very frugal. I'm wearing a $15 Walmart t-shirt. Okay, I don't need anything. It's just gotta be patient. Does anybody need to look at anything else before I close up the chat? Because I think I talked about everything, right? Is there anything else that came close to support Walmart? Beautiful stop right there. Oh, Gilead. Oh, Gilead. Both my friend and I miss Gilead again. But that's okay. We will get our chance. Okay. Yesterday, well, on Thursday, both my friend and I talked about Gilead, and we said let's put an order down here at 61.5. I think 61.52, and let's have a wick down and bounce, and we in, right? So we both put our order in. I think he peppered in order between 61.52 and 60 something, right? I put in one order right here, 61.5, and it wick early, and then it went up. So we'll try again Monday, okay? But Gilead, we like Gilead, okay? Gilead is exhibiting exactly what we want to see in a stock that have hit the ref. Look at that. See, this is a good spot. Good spot. Okay, the risk reward favor us. Okay, keep that in mind. When we are trading, we are agnostic to what the company do. We don't care about PE, price to sales, blah 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 that people on CNBC like to talk about. We are looking at the risk reward, reference low, support, resistance. That's what matter to us, because most computer traders, most bots are doing exactly what we are doing. We are trying to front run the bots. Okay, we're not trying to front run the talking heads on CNBC. All right, the talking heads on CNBC are just douchebag idiots. Yes, I call that douchebag idiots, because CNBC need to fill the airwave with 10 hours of bullshit. So they bring in people that just talk bullshit all day long. Alcoa, is that A or AA? It's been a while since I look at Alcoa. Is it AA? Yeah, AA. I used to remember the ticker symbol for thousands of stocks. Yikes. Yikes. Wouldn't touch this one. Yeah, this is crazy. Crazy. This is insane. No, yeah, I wouldn't touch it. I would not touch it. Okay, I would not touch this. You cannot pay me to touch this. Now, let me do this. Trend. Okay, that's a good spot right there. It broke trend. See? Boom, boom, pow. No, I wouldn't touch Alcoa. Where would Alcoa retreat? Back to the trend line is support. Okay, so can I see this happen? Okay, can I see Alcoa reverse? Yeah, down here would be the first spot it need to test and hold. Okay, if it doesn't, say hello down here. Okay, so if I talk to my friend, I bet you he would say short. Keys? Keys? Okay, that's the bank, right? Key? Is that it? Am I right? The answer to your question is yes, I will be out of Alcoa. I did have some exposure to, is this the one you're asking for, Keys? If it's not, let me know. I don't know. I have never even looked at Keysight technology. Don't even know what it does. But it looked mighty weak for me, okay? This here's hit. Okay, let's look at this. If this is the one, if it's not, even it's a good lesson. Okay, here's the one. Key support here. Okay, key support here, and it give. Okay, and now it's trying to get back. So this line is a key here. All right, this line is very key. Pun intended. And then you have this right here. The big trending MA crashing down right here. So this is very key. All right, this could be the ceiling that's gonna keep this stock low. All right, so yikes, I wouldn't touch it. Personally, I wouldn't touch it because if it can get over on good news, the risk reward is up there, right? You can go 14 bucks higher, 13 bucks higher. But for now, tough spot. Okay, that's what I would call a very tough spot for Key. It has serious problem here. Okay, this stock has not go below the 200 MA in a long time, and now the 200 MA is not holding. See, that's one danger. See, look, it's dangerous when you can't. Okay, it's to me, I wouldn't touch it. If you're in it, make sure you have your stop. Where would I put my stop? Probably 165-ish. That would be my stop because I don't want, because if this fail, right? If earning is crappy and keys start to like dump, you can go down to here 149, 150. Okay, so yeah, danger zone, danger zone. Okay, right. So for me, key is one of those things where it's almost like a 50-50 risk reward, right? Good news, it can jump 13 bucks. Bad news, it can dump 14 bucks, 15 bucks kind of thing. So yeah, you know, hopefully I put that through clearly, you know. PFE, yes, I would. I like it here. I like it here, all right? It's holding the line. It's holding the support. It bounced off support. Bad news yesterday. Well, bad market yesterday. Knock it down, but it's holding. So yeah, would I add more to Pfizer here? Yeah, Absolutely. I'm okay with Pfizer. Energy. I sold my Exxon at 80, and now would I buy Exxon at 76, 77? Yes, but I'm waiting for Exxon to come down. How about Chevron, which I like more? Chevron, I like more, but it's hitting all-time high. Okay, it's if you're not selling Chevron here, you're asking for trouble. Okay, you're asking for trouble. It's already hit this spot multiple times and give back. See that? So for me, it's not worth owning Chevron at this point. I also had Halliburton, which I sold up here, and they keep on going. Fine, I would stay out of it. Let's see, go back 3 years. Halliburton was insanely higher many years ago. Look at that. Look at the chart of Halliburton. Just key point here. Look at that. It's trying to break a 4-year, 3-year high. Yeah. What's next for Halliburton? Right there. 42. Look at that. Add a drawing above. Halliburton. I like Halliburton. I made a lot of money in Halliburton back in 2008, 2009 crash. But I have not had much success. Well, I haven't traded for so long. I traded a little bit. So right now it is at the point of contention. There you go. Breaking this could go even higher. Yikesa. Yikesa. Halliburton. Save that. Save that, okay? I like it. I like it. Did touch on everything else? Oh, did I talk about Amazon? Amazon. Oh, Amazon. My friend shorted Amazon. Remember I said yesterday? Yeah. He will cover here. 30, 20 will be his cover zone, but he shorted Amazon at 31.52 was his short. Okay, he short right there. He talked to me about it back on Thursday. He's just like, if Amazon break 31.50, 31.60, he's gonna start to pepper in his short position. Bull man, fortune favor the bull. If you didn't sell Amazon up here, what else can I say? What else can I say? Okay. I told you I sold my Amazon at 32.52. Up here. Up here, right there. 32.52. Yeah. Winning. Okay, winning. So, and I've been saying for 3 or 4 days, for those that pay attention, I said I wait down here, right? I told you, in fact, I don't short, but I will wait down here. My friend, he's short. Okay, he saw this failure up here, and he's just like, I'm shorting this sucker. I'm not letting this stock drop $150 without taking some money, and he did. So, buy here, buy more down here, buy more down here. Okay, so there's 3 spot. Remember, APE: anticipate, plan, execute. My order is in here, orders in here, and orders down here. 3 orders. Okay, APE, do it. Yeah, my trader friend was crushing it with Exxon. You know, when oil was at 0, he was screaming to buy oil company. He was just like, this is ludicrous. oil barrel at 0 or negative, he would just like buy all day long. He's so good. I'm telling you, I miss a lot of his great call. A lot, okay? A lot of his great call. He make amazing calls left and right. It's he's not always right. The one stock that he has been wrong, dead wrong for a long time, which I talk about and I affirm, my most hated company of the world, buy now, pay later. He has been wrong on this for a long time. Sure, he buy long, he got stopped out. He buy long, he got stopped out. He's been wrong for the past 3 months on a firm. His reasoning is, but Amazon is offering it, but Target is offering it, but Walmart is offering it. I'm like, it's the devil, okay? They're gonna get stuck with a lot of bad loan, okay? They're gonna get stuck with people that buy shit that won't pay them. They're so proud to brag, hey, we have a program where there is no late fee. No penalty for missing payment. Really? Buy now, pay later? No penalty on late payment or missing payment? You want to invest in that? Yeah. This is the hype right here. This if you overlay this with PayPal and Square, that is the beginning of them rolling over, okay? Because this took the shine out of PayPal and Square. And then Wall Street realized that this is the fucking devil, okay? It's a shit business model that prey on people that shouldn't get any loan to buy anything that they shouldn't buy in the first place. So yeah, say hello. Say hello to all-time low. Yeah, my friend, he's he like tech. What did I get all the tech? I think I did. I think I cover all the key. Oh, but how about Apple? We haven't talked Apple in a long time. Apple, oof, yeah. Key point here, gotta hold, got to hold. If this doesn't hold, say hello to 160. Would I buy Apple at 160? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Apple, here's my thing. Would I buy Apple at 160, 161? Yes. Would I buy Apple at 157? Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so if the market tank and drag Apple all the way down to 157, you betcha I'm in. Okay, this is a powerful trend line that have hold for Apple for many years. Look at this. Okay, look at that. That's very nice. Sure, you get a little dip here because of the pandemic, but look, bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay, so trust me, if you want to get into Apple or add to more Apple, right there, 157. Okay, that was the last time that you could have add. I'd add a little right here. I add a little bit to my son account and my account right here on that day when it bounced right there. Okay, so it's a good thing right there for Apple. So watch Apple. If you want to get into Apple, you get your chance between 161 and 157. That would be the spot to buy. Okay, nothing else before. Stop for what? Apple? If you have Apple stop, if you have Apple, your stop should have been right there. Okay, at the 20 MA. If you missed it, you missed it. Okay, it's nothing you can do. I miss my stop all the time, so it's important. Okay, it's important. See, look. After this, I'm done. Okay, because it's been going on for over an hour. I would bore people to death talking for more than an hour. I think I bore people to death talking even half an hour. Look, why the 20 MA? If look, see this, the 20 MA. It was down for 3 days, and then it right up, it bounced off, and then when it violate the 20 MA, it dip. It trying to get above. A day later, it dip. When the 20 MA fail, say hello to the 50. When the 50 fails, say hello to the 100, right? So the 100 is the last spot that it wick down, touch the trend line, and bounce. Okay, so right now, if I was a trader in Apple and I miss this failure right here, and I miss this one right here, I will definitely, if Apple bounce, okay, here's a game plan for Apple if you have Apple. If the market bounce on Monday and Apple jump, put a stop right here. Okay, it doesn't matter what your belief is, put a stop right here, because let's say Apple, you know how the market tend to bounce like the first 15 minutes and then reverse. Use that 15 minutes, put in your stop right here, so that if it bounce and then reverse, you out and you get back in down here, because the failure to hold this line has resulted in the 100 MA, okay, and perhaps even the trend line below. So do what you must. Okay, do what you must. All right, but that's my game plan. My game plan, if I was looking to get out of Apple, if the market turned green early for whatever stupid reason, we don't care. Let Apple bounce, put in a stop right there, and then you protect yourself. All right. If Apple bounce and the market bounce and keep going higher because Ukraine decided to announce we no longer want to join NATO, hallelujah, let it run. Otherwise, you are protected. Okay. This is, before I go, I want to just talk about this thing. One of the key principles that I trying to teach my brother. Part of a trading strategy is to protect your money. Okay, this is why I really detest the common saying that you hear a lot of people talk, whether it's on TV or on YouTube. Only invest what you can lose. I hate that so much. I hate that saying so much. Okay, because it is utterly one of the most stupid common saying. No, protect your loss is paramount. Okay, protect your gain is paramount. It's not about, oh, I'm gonna throw in 5,000 in the market that I can afford to lose, so I can do shitty, stupid things. That's what a lot of crypto investors do. Only invest what you can afford to lose. So let me buy 5,000 or some shit coins, hoping to go to the moon, hope I can be a millionaire. But if I don't and it go to zero, I lost what I can afford. Stupid. Nothing short of stupid. Anyone that say that kind of nonsense in front of me, I immediately put them into the shit bags. Okay, I don't even, whatever. There's nothing else that person say that will ever get any credence with me. If you talk about only invest what you can lose, you go right into the shit bag right away. It's the I have had people argue with me. Oh, if you disagree with that, that means that you think you're so good that you don't lose money. No. I'm not saying that I have never lost on a trade, but the first rule is not lose money, not lose what I can afford. Okay, it's a different mindset. You approach trading with caution. You approach trading with protecting your money. No matter if it's a gain or loss, it's about protecting your money. So anyone that approach trading with only afford what you can lose, get the F out. Get the fucking F out, okay? You don't belong in my core circle. No, nobody should want to lose anything. Nobody should like to lose anything. We will, because that's the nature of a trade. You can't win every single trade, but to approach it with that nonchalant I invest what I can afford to lose. That's like an excuse to be shitty. It's an excuse to be a complete incompetent. I don't care what I'm doing. I'm just gonna trade based on what other people told me what to do. That's what a lot of crypto traders do. They watch YouTube videos and they think of being millionaires and they just throw money in on shit stuff and hope and pray and there is no FOMO here. Okay, there is no FOMO here. I cannot stress enough. Hopefully, what I have illustrated in the past 3 weeks now on how I approach these things, and now you see why I am so abrasive toward most comic collectors, because comic collectors in general are nothing but FOMO. Nothing but FOMO. Anybody that watch a video of somebody else on YouTube about a comic book and then feel a need to buy the comic book is utterly. What is wrong with people? What? Oh my God! It's insane. Okay, it's nothing short of insane to approach life that way. If you base your entire existence on buying what other people have, good luck. Good luck. Okay, good luck. Anyhow, I think enough yapping for 70 minutes. Yikes. To conclude everything, no idea what's going to happen with Ukraine. I think cooler head will prevail. I told my brother the market was weak Friday because there was a lot of fear. It doesn't matter if short was covering. There was so much fear. So price stayed low. We took advantage of that between 3 and 4 p.m. Okay, so for now, approach it with a cool head. Approach it like whatever nonsense out of DC and Russia will prevail. All that flexing and jostling. It's Ukraine, for God's sake. Okay. Not that I would like any country to go into war over natural resources like oil or gas, because that's what we do, right? But it's the Ukraine. Not an insult to Ukrainian, but if you ask the people in Ukraine, I think most people would say, let it be. We don't need to be in NATO. It's a leader that want to flex power with Mr. Putin that's creating this problem. If you ask the average citizen in the Ukraine, they said, we are fine. We are happy with what we have. We are happy with what things are. We don't need to be in NATO. Okay, so that's how I look at it. Okay, I can't worry about that nonsense. Correct, Joel. You don't need to be right 100% of the time to make money. Okay, you don't have to. Okay, you don't have to. Just be prepared. Be prepared to protect your money. That's all. All right, people. Enough talking. Enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.